Oh, just realised there's a little dude down there with laser eyes. Hello, Gravy Timothy's, and welcome back to a bit of Novum Vixilium, a world built on a lie. The lie, you may ask? It's simple. This isn't a modern day. It's just HOI4 has sort of reskinned it, and thus it is fun. And today we're heading back on over to the United Kingdom, or the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, as it clearly says right there. Now, I know what you're thinking, little Horfy Pirate Republic, that I am about to go ahead and do another damn video where I rebuilt the British Empire. We're not doing that though. You see, Empire Schmempire, those days are gone. And the UK is, let's just say, not in a great place in the 21st century. We've got a lot of things that aren't going great for us. But I want to know if I can actually fix this nation. If I can actually make us an industrial powerhouse. If I can actually go ahead and build a navy that's not about to be scrapped. Potentially even have ourselves a bit of an army that is actually an army. Is it all possible? Find out today on iSorrowproductions. So we're not really in a terrible spot. We have plenty of opportunity to actually build up the UK still. Oh, I just noticed Sealand is on the map right there. Is that an Easter egg thing? I get the feeling that might be an Easter egg thing. Now, for the modern day mod, our navy's actually not terrible, but that is mostly down to the fact I think a lot of nations don't even have a navy. I'm still going to rebuild this from scratch though, just because well, it's not great. And then things like the army are going to be a bit more of a difficult thing. We're going to have to really specify, I think, into just one template, or maybe just air and then a smaller template. Not sure yet, but I'm going to try not to do any expansion of land, by the way, today. We're stuck on these blighted isles. We've got to find a way out. But yes, the UK in the year 2000, the Empire's pretty much gone. There's still a few little overseas holdouts that we do currently have, and will be maintaining, obviously. I can't get rid of these little islands, can I? Now, believe it or not, if you're doing what I'm doing today, the focus tree that we have to work with isn't exactly great. There's not a lot to do in here. Surprisingly, all the fun stuff is over on the right, where either you're rebuilding the British Empire or you're just going absolutely crazy. Well, something that has kind of caught my eye is if you go down a new path and go down empowering the government and kind of go into a bit of a 1984 scenario, if you actually do the people fight back, you get a new focus tree. So I'm going to go for that and see what happens. Just so we're doing something a little bit different compared to what we've already done in Novum Vixilium before with the British. But yeah, we got a lot we got to fix today to meet the criteria that I've laid down. Now, I'm assuming there probably will be conflict at some point. I don't know what it's going to be, but I also did disable all factions again, so that'll be fun. And by fun, I mean, maybe nothing will happen. Or maybe everything will happen. First thing I'm really going to be working on is getting our economic growth up. This is a pretty simple mechanic for the modern day mod, Novum Vixilium, unlike other that won't be named modern day mods that may just be called the modern day mod. But simply, if our number goes high enough, and there are a few things that actually go ahead and make this number go up, we will get ourselves a better economy status, which will give us better stuff, as you can see here. And other ones are bad if you have bad economy. That's as in-depth as the economic situation goes in Novum Vixilium, and as far as it ever should go in any HOI4 mod. It's not that type of game, bro. Oh, Queen Lizzie has abdicated, and in her place, Charles is now on the throne. Now, whether or not Charles is going to stick around if we go ahead and do the people fight back, not too sure, but I don't think I actually want to stick with this path. It looks a bit too aggressive, and that's obviously not what we're doing today. One thing I definitely need to do is get off this 50% tax rate, because it does genuinely feel like my soul is being hammered away by Tony Blair, and it is economically crippling us like crazy. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll do a precautionary save here just in case whatever I end up well, I should say whatever ends up happening here isn't that good. But the people will fight back, and that will give us a new focus tree. Apparently. I'm just expecting half my nation just to straight up explode here. I wasn't too far off there. Collapse of the British economy. With a failed attempt of government to crack down on civil liberties, chaos has come to the markets. Foreign investors have vanished while the nations spiral into debt. And that unlocks the radical focus tree. Okay. Oh, wow, this is a little bit of an odd one. But we have some new choices. One of which being the 4th Cod War. Okay, left side does not seem good. Disband the military does exactly what it says it does. It deletes everything. I don't think we're gonna do that. So I guess we're doing law and order. And we're going to the Cod War. Obviously, I'm not going to declare that, I think, but that's where we're going. I don't know if that's good or not. Because sometimes you just have to burn everything down to the ground to rebuild successfully. We're having an election during our absolute meltdown of the country. I think we've got like mass riots, economic collapse right now, people in the streets. But don't worry, Blair did it again. I guess the 4 people that still went out to vote got him. Oh, it definitely does not matter though, because we are taking direct command now, and I'm assuming that's the military because it says Ben Wallace will become leader of the National Party. So goodbye, Mr. Blair. Oh, the military is definitely in full control. We're now under the military junta, which is funny because Ben Wallace, I guess. And we're gonna bring stability back to this island that I technically caused all the instability in the first place. Oh, and we've abandoned the EU. I guess that's a bit of a hard Brexit though. Definitely was no plans for that. Just kind of bypass on like the European focus tree thing, and I was zoomed in like this. I was like, where the hell is it? I was looking everywhere, and yeah, it's tucked all the way to the bottom left here. What's going on? Why are you down here? The things we need to do here is get the economy back on track though. We've lost all of our civilians. It's really funny though because the economic modifier that's in the game still has us going up. Apparently we're still on stagnation even though we have no economy. Well, I guess that still does count for stagnating, doesn't it? Because we have nothing and we are currently staying at 0. So stagnation. But rationing should go ahead and actually allow us to build, which is good because we need to do these I think oil investment things, if I remember correctly from our last playthrough of this. Otherwise we will lose our North Sea oil, which isn't great because that is the one thing we do actually have quite a bit of as the UK in the 21st century, and it would be such a shame just to throw it away, huh? It's such a shame just to not take advantage of all this money. Oh, wouldn't that be a shame? The good news is we're abandoning all of our eco goals. We're going straight up oil tycoon military junta in the UK. That sweet, sweet black gold will flow. Okay, the economy is recovered. I think we're actually stuck with rationing though, because I can't see anything that gets rid of it unless I just haven't seen it yet. Doesn't look like we can. We do have, I think this is just a generic tree that you get access to, so you have a little bit of economic stuff, but I have noticed one thing that you cannot 100% do is actually get rid of your recruitment issues now because of this new tree. Where is it? It's like manpower shortages. I saw it earlier. There you go. 38% recruitable population fact. That's pretty bad. But we're not really going to be fighting too much anyway today, and I'm going to have a pretty small but powerful army. You know, considering the army is now in charge of the country, it definitely makes more sense. Okay. Realize actually we get Commonwealth Legions, which gives us 500 weekly manpower, so I might as well do that. And then on top of that we get Extended Cadet Corps, which gives us an extra 5% of that recruitable population. So there are a few things we can do to make this a bit more bearable. Alright boys, to make this nation great once again, you're gonna have to get in the damn mines. It's all good though, because give it 8 so years, you're gonna get this new game called Minecraft come out, and you're gonna be able to go home after your day in the mines, and guess what? Go in the damn mines again. So we're actually pretty close now to going from stagnation to growing, which will give us some factory output, construction speed, and more consumer goods, which is pretty good for us. I want to get this country building. Just gonna go with building patrol boats for now, since I don't really need convoys, and I might as well get started on this whole navy thing. I'm pretty sure these are just the destroyers, and then the destroyers are cruisers, and I have no idea what the rest is. Actually, I think corvettes might be the destroyers. They both have a similar purpose though, so I guess I'll be building both of them. Patrol boats are really cheap though, and I can get a lot of torp attack on them, so I guess we'll build both, I think. Well, I will build both once I have enough XP to save this design. Until then, I guess I will just wait. Almost there. The corvettes, and then this will be our cruiser alternative. It looks like it. Okay, these are the frigates, and I am just going to use them like I would a cruiser. We're going to try and keep that production cost as low as we can, and then get our light attack as high as we can. But no, I'm not going to do that right now. I've got no naval XP. We're not waiting again. And then missile cruisers are just going to be battleships. Yes, correct though. Don't need those then. Do I need carriers? We probably should get carriers, but we do already start with at least... Oh, we got 3 of them. Okay, so I'm not going to build any carriers. I was about to say that the Empire's coming back, boys, but the Empire's not coming back. We just really like boats. Next up after that, we need to figure out the army, which is looking very pitiful, I will have to say. The economy is picking on up. We're actually running quite a bit out of places to build, but to be fair, I still have loads of tech to do to unlock more building slots, and things are looking pretty good. But if we get that desperate, I forget, if you click on a state, you can actually expand it over here, and that'll give you more building slots in it. Obviously, at the moment, don't really want to do that. I want to keep getting my economic growth up as high as we can, and when we get to booming, then we'll think about it, but that's quite a way away. I guess actually I should probably go around and actually make ourselves a faction. I like how we've got established European dominance. Don't think that really fits what we're doing. Suppress democracy, containment of world communism, or industrial charter, which that's definitely what we're doing today. We're going to do it under the banner of the Pope. The British Economic Pact. Would anyone like to be my friend? I've been paying attention to what's going on. Did we get the US invasion of anywhere? It doesn't seem like we've got the Iraq one, because he looks a bit familiar. Mr. Big W is in charge, so not sure what's happening over there. Ooh, the economic collapse of 2008 has hit us finally. This says it will actually give us a new focus tree, though. I'm assuming it's nothing crazy, probably just dealing with the crisis, but I am interested, so I'm going to do that one. Well, looks like it didn't actually do anything, probably because we aren't actually the British focus tree anymore. We changed to the United Kingdom focus tree of great collapse. Oh wait, collapse of the British economy. Changed national focus tree to the radical focus tree. Uh-oh. Oh no. They're gonna break everything for me because of economic collapse. I went back in time because obviously that was gonna brick my game. I took the other option, and I haven't had anything collapse just yet. Gotta bear in mind though that anything could collapse at any point. Although, come on, we've already collapsed once. We can't collapse again, right? Yeah, if we collapse again though, we are completely screwed and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, it does seem we have escaped the economic collapse in the world because, well, we've already done it, okay? We did it before it was cool. So I guess we kind of already respect our entire economy and industry. Albeit though, we are a bit further down now on our economic growth. I think we need to get to like 90 to get to booming, and that's just put us back a lot. To be fair, because I don't actually have too much to build at the moment, I'm going to go to meager taxes and get this up again growing because I have ran out of build slots. In the world of the economic collapse that's going on right now, we're lowering taxes. Now, I'm currently working on building up the army. We've got quite a few tanks. Like I said, I'm going to keep it pretty small and condensed, but it's going to be very powerful, which means the last thing on my hit list is the Air Force. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have a single plane. I think we're going to have to work on that. Now, I'm pretty happy with where we are economically. We got a whole bunch of factories. We've got an absolutely ginormous navy, by the way. This thing I'm actually losing track of because of how many boats we have in this thing. I think it would probably smash anything it comes into contact with. We'll have to try that out at some point. There's only a couple of nations with navies, and will I end up fighting one of them? Maybe. The army is also pretty good. I'm going to be building even more of these tanks, but I also want to get some marines because you're gonna be a bit confused here, but I'm gonna fight people now. We're not gonna go ahead and annex anyone or anything like that, but I want to expand the British Economic Pact and create our rival to the European Union. And to do that, I'm gonna have to do it non-diplomatically because nobody wants to be anywhere near me. For starters, we're bringing Ireland in. I've literally had the faction goal expand the faction since I made this damn thing, and I haven't expanded anything. Also, the only medium goal I have is defend vital imperial assets, and I can't even do it. I have noticed the Norwegians have been subjugated by the Swedes, so I also want to go ahead and make sure I free them. And they will be a vital part of the British Economic Union Pact. Right, we may have Brexited. Accidentally, or not even on purpose, but now it's time to re-Brenta. Well, if your name's Bertie and you're the current leader of Ireland, I've got bad news for you. The British are coming. Oh yeah, look at those tanks. Just, oof. Oh, and Ireland's gone. Bertie's gone, but Eamon Fitzgerald's here, and he's got himself a new overlord. It's Ben Wallace. With the current new thing we're doing, I'm just going to rename the faction quickly though. There you go. We've rebranded to the European Union FR, which I've been told by the youth doesn't mean France anymore. It means for real. Next up though, we're going for Iceland, then we're going to go free Norway. The Irish state did leave the European Union and it's joined the European Union. For real. Why the hell am I even justifying on Iceland? In my focus, I can start the 4th Cod War. Alright, now my Marines aren't quite ready. I think I've got a bit of a deficit in mechanized there, but they're going in regardless. Iceland surrendered. Didn't even have to land. A little bit annoying because I actually kind of wanted to take Iceland, and in the peace deal that is, so that I could get the resource rights and get all their aluminums, which would have been very nice. And maybe I'll do a cheeky annex, you know, just a small bit of British Empire, just a little bit, okay? Now, can we take out Norway and Sweden? Sweden, I'm assuming, has a pretty decent tree. I would see them doing weird stuff in this, and I haven't really done any intel, but I'm sure I could take them. I mean, we got a landing. That's as good as it gets. We've taken a little navy battle right there. That's just with my small one, and it did win, but it was just against submarines. So the true test is yet to come. Russia actual navy just came out and got obliterated. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. And Sweden also just capitulated incredibly quick. Oh man, look at all these resources are about to be added to our new European Union. Okay, the army did get a little bit battered throughout that. Oh my god, yeah, there's all the mechanized gone. We're gonna have to again rebuild. For a lot of that was because I was actually just using those Marines on the front line because I don't have enough anything else yet. So we should probably just get rid of them now. And then rebuild them later. Yeah, that pretty much just fixed all of our problems. We also need to get to work on the planes because my planes were not good enough. We're looking pretty good on the map. In fact, we're on the map, unlike some people. Europe's looking pretty blank down there. And I think we're just going to keep using our hub up here to keep expanding. So sorry about this, Finland, even though you've got what appears to be the jolliest woman I've ever seen in my life. Well, I think this might be a bit of an easy one, boys, considering the Finnish can't even get on their border without dying. Sorry, my love. Even you look like such a jolly lady. You must go. Realize, was the guy in charge of Sweden in grayscale? Rest in peace. Well, yeah, units are still holding up, even with no supply. I think we got this. Oh god, Sweden's actually eating them. I'm assuming they have claims, so I'm just gonna, I guess, let them have that. Why not? Be my guest. I'm still getting a puppet. Next one might be a little bit tough, though. Getting across in Denmark is always a bit of a tough one, and I imagine it ain't going to be too easier with tanks. Just actually now realize as well, we finally got booming economy. We are all the way powered up, which is good, because after we take out Denmark, we're going to have a question about old Merkel here. Oh. Let's see if we can do it, I suppose. Yeah, it's looking pretty red. I do have some casts I could put up that could potentially push us through, but we shall. I mean, that's a lot of damage. We might be able to get through. Yeah, I reckon if we get a reinforcement, we'll get across there pretty quickly. But that's looking pretty stacked, so we're going to have to get lucky. The never-ending battle of Copenhagen that will never end. There'll be some high casualties on this one, I imagine. Danish up to 40k at 20k. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I expected, but I think, are we getting lucky? Are we getting lucky? Nope, bad boy's gonna go for a while. I mean, if I wasn't incredibly lazy, I could just literally just do a naval invasion right here, and that would probably do it. But I'm now going to stubbornly wait and see how long this takes. I love how all of their units pretty much have no orc, and then they put units in that have a little bit of orc in over here. They just get de-orc. They go back in with a little bit of orc. They're still holding out though. Tell you what, this is the fastest I've ever filled out my doctrine before. That's going up pretty quickly with all this. Second, quick little side quest here. But look, I just annexed Iceland like I said I was going to do. And look at all the factories. They've got 40 factories in here. here. Okay, this has gone on long enough. What are the casualties up to here? 151,000 Danish people have perished defending the strait here. I'm just gonna naval invade. Surprise, Danish people! But you see how quick this goes? I've literally overran them. I'm that much faster than them. I overran 2 different tiles a unit. And there you go. Get him from the other side. Okay, I was gonna say, do I actually have to go invade over there? But I don't. We did it, boys. Way too many people died there for no good reason. What as well? Look at Greenland and all the stuff that's over there that I just got. That was pretty damn cool. Okay, next up and probably lastly here is I want to end the usurper fake union that is calling itself European and is definitely not European, because you can see right there mine says for real. So, or France, depending on what you like. Actually, we should get France in too. Either way, Germany, you're coming in. You're coming home to the real European Union. Oh, Merkel, let's have a chat. Well, I'm not too confident about just frontlining through Germany. They have a lot of stuff and a lot of air. In fact, yeah, they're actually doing quite a bit on me. I can't outproduce that. Air's pretty expensive. Well, the monstrous navy we have is just, again, obliterating anything it comes in contact with. I've got like 4 task forces now. I've got too many of these damn boats. I think we definitely brought back the Royal Navy today. It's so much so that I can see why we got rid of it in the first place. There's too much of it. Kind of need a lot of mills at the moment, so I'm just going to have a temporary annexation of the Swedes. Why? But my industry reps off them just won't work. And oh no, actually no, I don't think it's that. It's because I don't think you get mills from your puppets in this, which would make sense. Either way, got them now, and I can build some planes. Don't worry, I'll re-release them after we're done here. Okay, let's just see what actually happens if we try and push here. We destroy them, but there's only 2 units in that battle, and I think we're better. I think we are way better. There's an encirclement there. You didn't even get to see the encirclement because I got overrun before I could get there. Let's see if we can get across the river as well. That puts us in a good position for later. Oh no, they've reinforced quite a bit there. Not going to push that just yet. Right, they have so much air though. I'm assuming the AI just sits here and does nothing but building air the entire game, which might explain why their units are so bad. Across the river is not happening. So what I'm going to do is retreat back to the Danish border and try and get another encirclement, because this is definitely going to be the plan. Look at them, just straight back in there. Look at the casualties as well, 20k versus 326k. Even Denmark, they're on the board. Well done, Denmark. Round 2, you saw exactly what happened the last time. Can we actually go ahead and recreate it again? Not quite, because they got me pinned here. So I'm going to just pull back. I'm just going to keep doing this, by the way, forever and ever. Oh, hold on a second. They actually called the French in. Should I get a huge encirclement of German troops there? That was enough as well to actually get me across the river there. We are also going to have to deal with the French here, so I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious. And another huge encirclement there. Let's make sure I keep that one. Pin them so they don't get in and then destroy. Nice. Now with those, that's put us up to almost 1 million German casualties. Nice. Finally found the French Navy and we have sunk it. Oh, we got a carrier as well. I mean, we're doing pretty damn well over here. So the Navy is pretty much just vanilla if you know what stats you're looking at. I think we might be getting a little bit overextended here, but I gotta take the risk. We also just took Berlin. That worked, and that put us up to 2.3 million Germans. That's pretty much all their equipment's gone, so I'm just gonna see if I can frontline here before I run out of my own equipment. Germany's gone! And we just kick down the front door in France and they'll disappear. I mean, it looks like it. Doesn't look like they're putting up much of a fight here. Yeah, actually, I should probably micro this just a little bit because we are straight up running out of tanks. Ooh, beautiful! And that, I think, is gonna do us. Oh, actually, hold on. I forgot. I need to free Sweden again. Also, I can also do Finland as well now, and that's probably going to be all of my all of my factories just went onto the plains there. But if we zoom on out now and look at that faction map, the European Union, and now it does mean for real or France, because France is in it. Oh, not too sure about the guy in charge of Germany though. That does not look like a man you can trust. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've seen him in a weird black pool on a desert planet. Hey, but that was pretty fun. I mean, we didn't really fight anyone huge or anything. No major powers. I don't actually know what they've been up to. Ooh, but Xi Jinping does have himself a cool, fresh pair of shades. I think we've accomplished everything I set out to do. Economy. Army. Is there anything left of the Air Force? Okay, 2,000 planes. I think we just... those are all German planes, I imagine. Look at all the zeros on the map. Army, very good. It is small and compact, but it is getting the job done, as you have seen. And I think the monster of anything that we've done is definitely the Navy. It is, it just slapped everything it came across. I mean, I don't even know what to do with all these boats we've got. We got too much Navy. That was Novum Vixilium. We have gone ahead and created the real European Union. We fixed Britain, and everything is a dream. It's time to wake up now. Smell reality. It's not this good. It's in fact so much worse. But leave a like down below and subscribe.